Look at this gnarly tan line. Because I was wearing like the key.
Oh yeah, mine is like that too. See, and you think I'm white?
You are. I could barely see the tan line.
Oh no, I take this off, it's a tan line. I'm tan, boo. I'm tan. Okay.
Girl, she's tan.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Let's Say More podcast. I am Solange.
I'm Ava.
And today is...
The day after your birthday.
The day after my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, boo. I don't think there's an applause, but you can clap for me.
Happy birthday.
Confetti and all.
You got some love on the Instagram post.
I did. I got love all around.
Did you respond to all
I
of our
have not
fans?
responded to everybody.
She's gonna respond
because it was a lot. So I'll do like a one, story post for everybody.
You should.
Or a one comment.
You should. But
response to everyone.
yeah,
Says,
because
thank you very much.
Yeah, I think you should.
Because it's a lot to go to each person.
I like to go to each person.
I know, but it's like 40 messages.
It's okay. I got time.
That's true. They took time. I should take time.
I think so too, but don't be general.
Not on the Let's Say More. That one's a little less. But on my personal one, I did.
But on the Let's Say More one, you should reach out. Those are,
for sure.
Those are people that watch us all the time.
Those are the OG fans.
Our fan club.
Our fan club.
Yeah.
Aww. We got to make some merch.
I think, yes, we do.
So, Boo, you just got back from your honeymoon.
I did.
At the Dominican.
I was in the Dominican.
How was that?
It was good. I had some experience with, I guess I'm allergic to the sun.
Yeah.
You remember from my wedding. Mm-hmm. And the first day I was there, I got horrible, patch of, a hive right here, a hive right here, a hive behind my leg, like I did for the wedding. Same sort of thing. And it was painful.
Did you not wear sunblock?
I did. I got sunblock. I wore it. I was still...
Not enough?
I lathered myself in it.
Okay, but did you keep putting it on?
So the problem was the sunblock. I discovered a sunblock that Fernanda bought that had a key ingredient, which was aloe.
Yeah.
When I used that, nothing happened to me. Not a sunburn, not a hive, nothing. That I had to go to the pharmacia on the resort. They had one. They even had a 24-hour doctor. They knew I was coming. So I
wish Patagonia had that.
Well, in Colombia, I went to the hospital, the urgent care, because I had ear infection, right? So when I go out of the country, I need to have a doctor around.
You should also get traveler's insurance.
Yeah, something like that. So I went to the pharmacia and I told the lady what was going on. So she gave me an allergy pill, like a pack of allergy pills, Dominican allergy pills. And I took that bad boy, stopped the itching.
Okay.
I put on Fernanda's sunscreen. And the rest of the time...
You were golden.
I was golden.
You were golden.
I was golden. And I was just in the sun, living my best life. Drinking 15 pina coladas because yeah, the sugar rush.
That is a lot of sugar.
Yeah, it wasn't 15, but I had a few of those. And then I would go to mojitos and then...
How did you not get headaches?
Because it's all-inclusive. They're watered down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all watered down. You just have to take shots, which Fernanda was just doing,
And it's all watered down, too. Because I think they pour water in the bottle, right?
Maybe. But she had a hangover twice, so maybe it wasn't that watered down.
It sounds like you guys had a good time.
We did. Then I had to get a new phone when I came back.
What happened to your phone?
Because we were at the foam party. And foam has soap in it, whatever. So it all got in my phone. The screen went out. And
did you get in the water with your phone?
Yeah, but I wasn't in the water. I was the phone.
Yeah.
I've taken my phone in swimming pools before, taking pictures of Mel in the water, and my phone's been fine. But for some reason, this freaking foam.
Did it happen to Fern's phone?
No, we only had my phone there.
Oh.
So then I had to find a place the next morning in the Dominican.
Yeah.
I went. He charged me $180. I know he scammed me for a new screen, right? The screen, everything was moving slow as hell. And then we go, the last night we're at the club, because the resort had a club too.
Yeah.
And my screen goes like rainbow color. You know, like kind of like the Matrix, but like a rainbow. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, Gray, I'm definitely going to have to get a new phone when I get back.
So you were like extra gay.
Super gay. And so we came back. I ordered a new phone. I went and got now I'm a cool kid because I had like the 16.
Oh, that's what I have.
Yeah, I had a 13 forever.
So did I.
I was going to have it to the wheels. Well, they did. The wheels did run off.
Exactly. I mean, I only upgraded because I needed it for better photos for work. But yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm like a cool kid. So that happened there. I also realized that people on red-eye flights that stay awake the entire time talking
oh my God,
to each other, there's something clinically wrong with them. Because you're on a red-eye, everybody's asleep, and you're just like talking, like, and not even like whispering, like you're just having this
like a full-on conversation. Were they sitting next to you or behind you?
They were like 3 behind me.
And you could hear them?
Yes, that's how loud she was. And it was all in Spanish.
Oh, my God.
I was like, yeah,
that drives me nuts.
I'm like, it'd be one thing if it was like a daytime flight.
Why didn't you?
Yeah, I need earplugs.
Do the little I mean, I sleep with earplugs, so.
My friend Fito.
Yeah.
I think when I was on a flight with him, he has earplugs and
an eye mask.
An eye mask.
Yep. Same.
And I was like, I need to get on that level.
And if you sit anything that's not coach, usually they'll give you like a little pouch or something with like eye thing.
But why do they need it in first class? Nobody's talking.
No. Like first class.
No, I was in like economy plus.
Economy.
I was there.
Plus. Yeah, they usually give you like a little.
No, they didn't give me anything.
I got one when we went to Chile. I don't know if it had earplugs in it though. I didn't check, but I didn't sleep at all on the flight there though. I was horrible. I didn't talk though. I watched something on.
Yeah, I don't really do the talking. I'll read a book.
I can't. That's too much.
Yeah, I've gone through 3 books in 16 days. I'm so proud of myself.
Good job, boo.
I know. I'm really proud of myself. Let me think. What else happened on that trip? I mean, we went on the buggies. And I made sure to go over the puddles to get Fernanda all muddy.
Oh, that's great. I'm sure she loved that.
She was fine because we jumped into a cave, like a cenote. Right? And like it's a cave, and then inside it's like there's like water, like fresh water, and you jump in, and it's the most like refreshing thing.
Oh my God!
It's like cold, but it's not like a cold plunge. It's just like
like refreshing.
Yeah.
How hot was it?
It was 88, but the humidity was 77.
So you felt you felt the humidity.
Yeah, and you were sweating all the time.
Oof.
But my curls were phenomenal.
Curls were good. I even messaged you. I was like, "Boo, your hair looks on point."
I'm meant to be in the tropics.
Probably.
So I think I'm like, need to go there more often.
Yeah, I hate it, but yeah, it definitely serves you well.
It's so good for your skin.
Because I feel claustrophobic when I am in like thick humidity where like you can't breathe.
No, you could breathe there.
Like I went to Miami, I've been to Boston, and even New York, like in the summer, has that humidity where like you like taking a deep breath and you just like, it almost gives me a little bit of like a panic.
Oh, okay.
Like the thickness of the air and you can't breathe. And then you're like in the air conditioning and you're like, oh, I feel great. And the minute you walk outside, it's like somebody slapped you with a wet towel.
You don't like to get slapped with a wet towel?
Not a wet one.
A dry one?
No, I don't like to get slapped with anything. But it was gross. Like it feels gross to me. And then you're always sweaty. Although I did do red light sauna and I did the dry sauna. I actually did it today because that was part of one of my gifts. That's
a nice gift.
Sauna sessions. And I actually really enjoyed going to the sauna.
Saunas are great for you.
Yeah, especially a dry sauna because I don't feel claustrophobic. Although it was like 150 degrees, But I will say this. As a gay person, going to any facility, whether it's a spa or a sauna or a gym or anything that has like a community
Of just
like
only women?
bathroom, of women and changing room, always makes me feel a little weird.
Why? Do you think that they think you're going to check them
Because
out?
I walk in and I'm like immediately like, don't look at anybody changing. Don't make eye contact because you look gay. And God forbid, you don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable or think that you're like checking them out or anything like that. And you kind of feel a little self-conscious as well. Like, are people looking at me and thinking like, why is she in here?
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I felt like that before.
Or they, or him, or I don't know. Sometimes people think I'm a guy.
People think you're a guy.
I get sir from time to time.
I don't. When I look at you, maybe because I know you, but I don't see how
I was like, I think at my age, I would have a lot of facial hair by now if I was sir.
But you also don't have a facial structure of a guy.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I get it if it's from like behind. Because I have short hair, okay. And if I'm in like more masculine clothes, all right, I get it.
But from the front?
But from like the front or the side to get sir sometimes.
That's
Although my favorite is when I get sir and then I look and then they realize that I'm not a sir. And then they freeze and you can tell they're embarrassed.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I mean, ma'am. And then I'm like, that's like a double insult.
Yeah.
Because I'm also not a ma'am. Miss. I'll take miss.
Miss. Mrs.
Young lady.
Young lady.
Sweetheart.
Honey.
Darling. Honey. Yeah. Just be kind.
Right.
I'll take any kind word, but not ma'am.
Ma'am. I get ma'am a lot too, though.
I hate ma'am. I don't even say ma'am to other people.
I say ma'am to customer service reps.
I think ma'am is appropriate if they are like 70 plus.
I say ma'am to customer service. Yes,
Really?
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Maybe if you're like from the South or from like more.
No, I don't know. I think it's polite.
I don't know. I personally,
What am I
I'm
supposed
offended.
to? What am I supposed to say over the phone when they say, are you mad because you were overcharged? I'm not supposed to say yes, ma'am.
I just say yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pissed.
No.
Although I'm very nice to customer representatives and anybody actually, even when I'm calling like pissed off, I always feel like if I'm nice to them,
Do you get what you want?
I'll get what I want.
But do you?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Like whenever like my Spectrum bill comes in and it's way over and I'm no longer in that like special price.
Yes.
Then you call and you're like,
I'm going to cancel.
And
then you get everything.
let me tell you about, it happens with Hulu and all of those too. You go through the cancellation process online and then they'll offer you some sort of
something
rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
But I don't like the ma'am. But I did feel super uncomfortable. Today, for example, I walked in, there was this girl changing, and I went straight to the bathroom. And as I was coming out, there was another woman at the sink. And as I'm walking towards the sink, the woman is in the changing room on the side of me. And I'm walking towards the sink, and there's the woman washing her hands. And I go to the other side, and I can see her looking at the woman who's changing in the mirror. And she's just staring at her. And I was like, that's weird. Like,
maybe
I won't
she's
even
envious
do that.
of her body.
Probably. I don't know. I didn't even look at the other woman.
Or maybe the woman that was changing was her husband's mistress.
Oh, is this from that book you read?
I've been reading a lot of books.
What's that book you just read?
The Boyfriend.
What is that about?
Murder. I don't want to tell.
Is it like you? Like the show?
No.
Is he the murderer or he gets murdered?
You have to figure out who the murderer is. I don't want to say too much because I want people to actually read it. But
is it a movie?
No, it's not. Is it
an audiobook?
I'm sure it's an audiobook.
Okay.
But it's good to read. It's good to read it.
Yeah, but when you have dyslexia, it's very hard to read.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then follow along because every 5 words, you got to reread the sentence.
Okay, fine. Then try it in the audiobook.
Like audiobooks are better for me. Or even books like, which I don't know. I think Kindle does it. Where like you can read and listen at the same time.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Kindle probably does that.
So
Or Kindle, I don't know. Is it a Kardashian? I have no idea.
No, Kindle is not.
Kindle is the book
Amazon.
app, the book thing, and Kendall is a Kardashian,
She's actually a Jenner.
right? Yeah, but I mean, at that point, you're in the same boat.
Oh my goodness. You sound, that's why you get ma'am. That's why people call you ma'am, because like
I
you
have
don't
no
know what you're
idea.
talking about.
Hey, I know that a bunch of celebrities went to space.
And I know that was probably fake. And they had all those fillers.
I didn't
right?
see. I gotta watch that. All their fillers moved in. So
No, I don't know if their fillers moved. No.
Oh.
But I think that they had like,
I don't
you
know.
now I have to be careful with what I say on here.
Boba. Please tell everybody what happened. But actually, let me set the tone. I went on YouTube to put up some shorts because I randomly got a hair up my butt to just upload a bunch of shorts that we had made. And I thought it was really funny because all of a sudden one of our shorts went viral. Of course, it was the one about Bieber and Selena and Haley. And I'm just
that
like,
I watched a documentary on.
yeah, you were giving you weren't even giving your opinion on the documentary. You were telling me what the documentary was about.
Right.
So it was like that clip. And and all of a sudden I realized it had like, at that time, it had like 32,000 views. And I was like, what the hell? Why does this have 32,000 views? And I go and I look, and then all of a sudden I see all these comments, and they're like talking shit to Ava. And I thought it was funny because I'm like, oh, they're freaking trolls. That's so funny. I'm going to send a screenshot to Ava. And of course, Ava's on her honeymoon. And she's like, what? And it goes off.
Because I had time.
And then goes off on one particular.
Don't say their name because we don't want to get sued.
Let's just say it's a drink.
Right, like idiot.
No, you're not gonna get sued. You can't get sued.
Oh, we can't.
Boba. And
you.
and she, I don't even know what.
She wrote.
So she was a Hailey Bieber fan,
They
right?
all were. First of all, she wrote a freaking love letter paragraph to me that was so grammatically incorrect. It was stupid. So I'm over here, and I even wrote to her. I said, "Oh my god,
Auntie.
yeah, I couldn't even spell auntie right. Couldn't, because she was so filled with anger that you know, like we've all done it. We can't type, girl. Chill. And then I think I said, I think I listened to, or I saw her playlist, and I was like, oh, nice playlist, but you should probably add some Selena Gomez on there. And then I think I told one of them to tell Haley I said hello. Since they're like fighting for her, I'm like, you guys are not even like listening to what the hell I'm saying.
I think because anything that is said, these are like hardcore fans. I've noticed that we can't talk about Haley, Justin, Selena, or probably Taylor Swift. I think those people are like off topic.
Beyonce.
Because I don't even think Beyonce fans go as hard.
They go hard.
Do they?
They go hard.
I don't know. I think these like Swiftie fans and the
But
Hailey Bieber
But
fans.
the crazy thing is like all you had to do was like listen to that episode, and you would hear that all I'm doing is telling my co-host over here what the documentary was about. I wasn't sitting here and saying like, oh, Haley's wrong, Selena's right.
But it's all purely for entertainment. And
It's
that's
so
the part
stupid.
that cracks me up, is that people really like sit at home and they get so angry and they go to town on these like, you know, posts and like, and of course they never have a profile picture. They never have a name. Sometimes I'll have a profile picture, and then sometimes I'll like go into the comments and I'll click on the person's comment who's absolutely ridiculous. And I go to their page and I'm like, of course, this is what you would, who you would be.
Then I realized my name, I didn't even know this, is my full name on
YouTube.
So I was like, oh my God, they could look me up. So then I figured I need to go change it because I don't need any little, like, I don't need a case because like I won't back down. Right. And that's my problem in life, is that I won't back down, and I need to back down.
But here's the thing. I had to then tell you, like,
yes,
listen,
back down.
Calm down. We can't go after everybody who disagrees with us. We won't have a podcast.
I don't even care that people disagree with me. But to like accuse me of doing something I wasn't even doing, like how stupid are you?
But people are just dumb. They'll say dumb shit. They don't care.
Stupid.
I've done posts and made content for other platforms that had huge followings, and I went back to read some of those comments, and let me tell you, people are freaking brutal.
If I had to go through YouTube shorts and comment and defend Kobe Bryant, let's say, when they try to say LeBron's better than Kobe, I would have high blood pressure at this point. Like, why people put themselves in these situations? And for the record, LeBron is not better than Kobe. And if anyone disagrees, we could go at it.
I don't really care for either one of them.
But yeah, so I'm just saying that people invest too much time on things that don't pay them. And I guess I just think, but then I invested time in responding.
Correct.
But because I was defending myself because I was being accused of something I wasn't doing, and I don't like that.
But we got to take the high road, boo.
Yeah, you know what I should have just done? Just sent them heart emojis.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Now I know next time.
That's what I do. When people come after me now, I'm just like...
Do people come after you now?
I mean, I really haven't posted anything for them to come after me, but I did when I did do those things for the other platforms. I really wanted to go to town on some of those comments, but it was just funny because then people kind of defend you without even knowing you in the comments.
Well, nobody defended me.
No, they defended me though. Well, I mean, the comments I got were like, "Oh, well, she thinks she's a man. Oh,
that's stupid.
Like, her hair is so short. Why is her hair so short?" And then all of a sudden there'll be another comment that said like, "Oh, she's cute," or "Oh, she's funny," right? Like, or they compliment the video, or "Oh, this recipe was great. Shut up. Stop talking crap."
Got
you know?
it. Yeah.
People were like nice, and then some people were rude.
Yeah.
So it kind of, but I learned to not take those things personally and just have some thick skin.
Good.
You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
I'm gonna.
Or
learned,
auntie.
At least spell it right. So this past weekend, I was with my family, or Fernanda's side of the family, and her aunt, who watches the podcast, wanted me to ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous now.
I'm nervous for you.
Oh, geez. The hell is this question going to be?
She wants to know when the jailbird gets out, are you going to pick her up from...
Absolutely not.
She wants to know, or maybe a hookup.
Am I going to hook up with the jailbird?
Yeah.
No.
Do you put
Hell no.
Do you put money on her books?
No. I have zero communications with any of my exes, to be quite honest. But that one in particular, absolutely not. And Auntie, she's not getting out of jail.
We don't call her Auntie. That's Thea.
Oh, Thea. And Thea, she's not getting out of jail.
Yeah, so she wanted to know. She said she had some more questions, and when she thinks of them, she's going to ask me some more.
I like it. I like the questions.
Yeah.
Let's keep them coming.
So,
especially when they're about our past episodes.
yeah. She really wanted to know. So.
I haven't actually even heard anything. I'm pretty sure she's convicted.
We should look her case
stamp
up.
Sealed, and she's off to like
We'll
the big pen.
We will look her case up one of these days and see.
Oh.
Well, I want to see. I just want to know what's going on.
Okay, you can look it up.
I'll look it up.
That's not a box I care to open.
All right, don't open it. Keep it closed like her cell.
Doom.
So have you heard about this whole like lesbian micro cheating thing that's going around?
I have no idea what the hell micro cheating is.
So I guess it's like, because we're girls, right? Let's say we're at a club.
Okay.
We're at the club. And then I start dancing on you, but we're both with our partners.
On me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like another girl comes and like dances on you.
Okay.
Like that's still like cheating. Micro cheating, I guess.
So,
because they're saying that just because you're girls, like when straight girls go out, they all love to dance with each other.
Yeah.
Because most of the time they don't like to be bothered by the boys.
Right.
Right. But in the lesbian community, they're saying it shouldn't be acceptable because we like girls.
See, I understood it as something different. I understood it as you are. So micro cheating is kind of like there's a boundary of cheating, like blatantly cheating, which is like obviously you hook up with somebody else who's not your partner, and then either giving your phone number out or flirting or having somebody come on to you or somebody giving you the eye or like that kind of stuff. Those things are considered micro cheating.
Yeah, but they're also saying that like because you're gay girl, and another girl just comes to dance on you, it's not innocent dancing.
Yeah, but there has to be other scenarios where this is like besides dancing, where this like
okay, but I guess the club is like, because at the club girls only want to dance with girls, but some girls might make the excuse of like, well, you're a girl too, but there's a boundary. Like if I'm at the club and Fernanda's girlfriend wants to dance with me,
yeah,
that's inappropriate, right?
I guess.
If I'm at the club,
I understood
Okay.
this. Okay, but I understood this to be something completely different.
right? So then there's that, and then there's like the micro cheating where like the girl gives you an eye.
Yeah, like basically flirting. Like
Flirting,
somebody
yeah.
is flirting with you that is not your significant
So
other.
now they have the term called micro cheating.
Right, because it is like
But
implied cheating or implied interest without the
cheating-
act of cheating.
cheating is cheating. There's no micro cheating. There's not like a little bit of cheating.
No, I mean there's like flirting, right? I mean this is the way I see it. There's flirting, like
Okay. You flirted with her.
I flirt with her,
Okay.
and then there is like cheating. I slept with her.
But if you flirt with her, are you cheating?
I don't consider that cheating,
What-
but I guess I understand why it would be considered micro cheating, but I do think that it is not appropriate.
If you are with your girlfriend and then you go out and you see a girl over there.
Yeah, but like I went up to her and I started flirting with her.
Oh, so she came up to you and she started flirting with you and you didn't say back up. Or like in
Like you entertained it.
Yeah, you flirted back.
Oh, well, yeah.
Right?
That's yeah.
Okay.
That's micro cheating.
That's micro cheating. And then, okay, what if that girl comes and dances on you?
I don't want anybody coming and dancing
Okay,
on me.
but let's just say you didn't mind. You danced. You actually
Okay.
danced at the club, right? I
Okay.
know you don't.
I don't dance.
But let's just say you did.
Unless it's salsa night.
Okay, fine. It's salsa night. It's salsa night. Some random broad comes
Mm-hmm.
up and dances with you.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think that would be highly inappropriate. Unless it's like, I don't know, unless you're like a bunch of friends and you're all dancing together. I don't think that's inappropriate, but I do think it's inappropriate if it's some random stranger who's like giving you the eye from across the club and then she suddenly shows up in your area and she's like and she's
Can't do it,
coming
right?
for you. And I think
can't do it.
I think your fingers aren't long enough
No, it's the left hand.
or your eyebrows are too long. One of
My
the two.
eyebrows are too long.
And she, yeah, I don't know. I would think that there's something, there's a discussion to be had about that.
Yeah, I think some people would be
I
in
think there are
trouble.
boundaries that you set forth in your relationship and you say, okay, this is allowed, this is not allowed. Like some people would probably not think that there's anything wrong with that. Some people would probably think it's hot to see your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever get hit on by somebody else.
Yeah, they might, until then you take that to the next level and then it wouldn't be so hot.
And who knows? Maybe then all the three of them can go home together.
I mean, if that's what you like to do,
You
then
know, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't judge.
you listen.
I listen.
You judge. You're a little judgy sometimes.
I mean, would I want to be a fly on that wall?
You would.
I sure as hell would.
Bzzz.
Yep. See what the hell's going on there. Like, what?
I hope when you edit this, you put a fly over yourself.
I know, right? Just a little fly flying around. But yeah, that's okay. So micro cheat. I feel like there's like a thing in the gay community of like men being okay with their partners either flirting with other guys or having like a don't ask, don't tell policy.
Oh, interesting.
And then I'm sure there's like in any relationship, the traditionalists that say absolutely not. You step outside of this box and you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But I think it's more common with gay men
That's
to
interesting.
micro cheat.
Interesting.
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
But for lesbians, I would probably say it shouldn't be a thing because women are so overprotective over each other.
They are. But some women, I think, like to push the envelope, right?
Like
and
test the boundaries.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the younger gays that are a little bit more on the masculine side,
The hey mamas.
they like to try to act like they got like all these girls.
Swag.
And, girls, sit down.
Careful, hey mamas are going to come after you now.
I would love for them to come after me.
Be in the comments.
Auntie.
With their backwards hat and
Shut up.
low-rise jean shorts.
Shut up.
That's what we should be for Halloween.
Hey mama.
Hey mamas.
I'm not even going to give them credit.
Oh, man. All right, boo. I think we're going to wrap this episode up here.
Okay.
Send us your questions, guys.
Yes,
Thea,
please.
send us more questions.
Send us more questions.
Everybody else, send us more questions.
Yeah.
We will. We would also love to have other people on the podcast. So if you're interested on being on the podcast, hit us up and we can chat about topics that maybe we can talk about.
Yes, please do.
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Later, boo.
Later, booze. Micro cheaters.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Let's Say More podcast. If you can please show your love and support by writing a review on Apple Podcasts, rating us on Spotify, and of course, spreading the word and sharing us with your community, we would greatly appreciate it. The Let's Say More podcast is produced by yours truly, Solange Aurelio, and Ava Mozafari, and edited by myself as well, Solange Aurelio.